In the heart of college life, students are facing an ongoing battle, not with exams or their assignments, but with their finances. With tuition rising and living costs increasing, many students are finding themselves struggling to make ends meet. Joining me is a student from Daystar University who's going to tell us more about her financial struggles. Thank you for joining me. With the increase of living standards, how would you say it has affected your payment of school fees and also your living standards?
I'd say that it has affected me a lot. I can hardly pay school fees because I have to think about paying my hostel rents. I have to think about how I'd sustain myself because I live on my own. So I have to think about many factors concerning my finances. Because of the deductions, there's a lot of deductions on my salary. So I get to pay little for school fees, and the little remaining is not that sufficient to pay for my living expenses and other stuff that I'd like to do with the money I get.
Would you say that the struggle of paying your school fees has affected your balance with academia?
It has, because if I can't finish paying my school fees, there's no way I can go to school and finish my studies. Yeah, we get central because you can't do exams if you haven't finished your school fee. You can't attend classes and finish the course because the school fees will hinder you from getting into class.
Thank you very much for joining me.
As tuition and living cost rises, students are forced to find new ways to make it work. Some are cutting back on essentials like food and transportation, while others are turning to crowdfunding or even starting online businesses.
Here I'm joined by a finance officer from Daystar University, and she'll be taking us through how the living cost and increment has affected students of Daystar in their financial capabilities of paying the school fees.
And it has been a challenge. Looking at our current economic structure, there's a lot of inflation, so people are trying to survive, to make ends meet. And one being an issue to have families who are trying to make ends meet, it becomes a challenge even for them to get money to keep their students in school because they are catering on their basic needs. So for students, it becomes a challenge for them to study because it's something tertiary, it's something secondary, we call it, it's something secondary. So Daystar being a private campus, the school fee rates are very high. So for most students, they are not able to cater for that, and we are having health issues. The government is not disbursing money to students, so most of them depend on health, and it tends to disappoint. So we really have a challenge in that, and we really hope that the economy can get structured so that our students will have a conducive environment to study trouble of finances, and also being able to cater for themselves, because in as much as they are in school, they need to build themselves up.
In the quiet classroom, there's a silent hope for a future where every student can walk through these doors without the weight of financial struggle, where a better economy means families no longer have to choose between education and other essentials. The dream is simple: a world where every student has an opportunity to learn, to grow, and succeed, no matter their background. Together, change is possible.
While the financial struggle of students remains a growing concern, many are finding ways to persevere, from working multiple jobs to utilizing the campus resources. They continue to fight for a better future. I am Ashley Kinagwa reporting for AKI TV.